Hey guys, this is MobileGamerNerd, and today we're going to be looking at Lost Realm Chronorift. I just started playing this game yesterday, and it is pretty fun. The graphics are actually really awesome, and the character designs are pretty cool too. We're going to start it up real quick. I actually just downloaded it on my computer so we could actually play it, and I've been playing it I played for about 3 hours yesterday, and it's kind of a mix of pretty much every game that you've ever loved. And that's kind of what the draw of it is for me. It's got a lot of aspects of Raid Shadow Legends. It's got a lot of aspects of things like the Summon Dragons games, like all those games kind of mixed together. All right, everything is put together. Oh, I guess they're gonna unlock. I forgot that I was playing on my tablet, so it's gonna unlock things for me now when we walk in. So here we go. We got the Tower of Light. Actually, no, this is brand new content, so we can actually click through this and just skip over it, and then we'll go back into it. There we go. Let's get out of here real quick so we can show you what's going on. Oh, we're gonna actually battle things. All right, so you guys are gonna see a battle real quick then. Let's start it up. We're going to use these heroes just to kind of throw through it real quick, and then we will kick into the game. So basically, this will at least show you the gameplay. So the gameplay is essentially that side-scrolling kind of fighting. You run in. It's going to be a little bit of a slowdown for the first few minutes just because it's got to load and all that. But once we get through it, it'll start probably playing pretty well. So you just basically run through. There is a 2 times speed here. There is an auto battle here, so you can actually speed up the fights. But yeah, all your characters do auto things. You press the heroes like when they use a skill. It's basically the same stuff you've seen on most games as far as the battle aspect of it. Uh, the heroes themselves are actually really cool, and it has the same concept for the campaign levels as Raid Shadow Legends, where you have to beat it with 2 heroes. So as soon as I saw that, because I was wondering why I wasn't getting stars on some of the thing, I'm like, oh, because you have to have 2 heroes again, because that's another thing. So basically, what I did was, you can see, I have a bunch of really bad heroes that are getting killed in the bottom right corner, and then I have the 2 right here that I use that are very strong, and those are the ones I've been using to get through campaign. So I've just been building 2 heroes right now, and you actually get to select your own epic, which is kind of cool right off the bat. Well, not right off the bat. You actually use a couple of trash heroes for I think the first few fights in chapter 1, and then before chapter 1 ends, I believe you get to pick between 4 heroes. There is I think a rogue. There is a an archer. There's this guy who's a tank, and the reason I picked the tank guy is because he actually has a heal. So when he's doing damage, he's going to heal himself back up. That's why he's not dead yet, and everyone else is dead. The healer is a weird healer. I don't think I've ever seen this specific thing in a game before. The healer actually that I pulled for the first 10, it was a 10 pull they gave you for free. What she does is she attaches herself to your hero. You can see that she disappears. See, she's like a little fairy. I don't know if you can see it. She's a little fairy right here. And she actually attaches herself to the hero that she's with, and she heals them, puts shields on them. It does a lot of really weird stuff. So I'm like, that's actually kind of cool. So it's going to help your hero get stronger. Now, the gear and everything like that, it's the same thing as the gear sets from most of your games you've probably seen. There's like attack up, there's speed up, there's what is it, healing, there's all kinds of stuff, energy regain. There's a bunch of things. Okay, so this is basically looks like this is like a tower thing where you just kind of see how far you can get. It didn't look. I don't think this is a loss. I think it's just we defeated 5 waves, so it's a wave battle. I've never. This is brand new content for me, so I don't even know what this does or what I get from it. So we're gonna skip over it. So you start the game, you get your basic hero. There are ads and things that you have to deal with, but that's that. You can get friends. I think this is friends, right? Yeah, this is all friends. So now we have new friends. There's a shop and everything in here. So you got the Eureka's Market, which is basically everything from gold. There's parts that we just got from some other thing that we did. So you can get gear in here. I'm not even going to say this, Aeropagus. I think I said it right. That's basically your faction or your guild. There's the Martyr section, which is, I don't know what that is. Actually, that's from Sacrificing Heroes. So there's that. Ash section, I haven't seen what that is. There is also a list of tournaments, just like Raid, where there's a newbie tournament, say, and you have to get a certain amount of points. Right now, I'm number 1 because I was playing for 3 hours straight yesterday. But there's a newbie tournament, so you can get some stuff here. So that's kind of cool. And it's same exact thing as Raid. You literally just run through, and the more things you beat, the quicker you can get up. And then there's the Archeron tournament, which is from farming gear. So basically, you just go in, you farm gear. So it's the same kind of concept. You get points and everything. So it is really Raid-esque in that sense. Hoping that these are not very hard to complete. So far, the newbie tournament has not been that hard. Like, I'm already number one, and I think I have one thing left to get from it. Then there are affairs, same thing. It's basically that dispatch where you come in here and you dispatch your heroes, and they come back with stuff. Say, so we're going to get gold, boop, all this stuff, free things. All right, and we'll come back and deploy them later. And then you've got, let's see, the arena. That's obviously something fun. This statue of Ares. So you just go into the glory arena and you can fight people in here. It looks like most of these. We're going to refresh this, see if we can get some easier fights. I don't even know how strong I am. Here, we'll do this one. Uh, but remember, this is going to be one of those things where the people you're fighting are going to be doing kind of the same thing that you're doing. I'm just throwing any heroes in here. What I do is I usually leave the healer in the back row, and I use my main dude in the front. We're 6,900 power. Most of that power is going to come from my two heroes. I believe the two heroes by themselves is like almost 5,000 power, just those two, maybe even close to the six. So the other heroes aren't really doing much here. It's really just my main hero that's going to do all the damage. Say pop, and they didn't even lose any health. And I do have the little fairy Cupid dude who's a ranger. I used him in the beginning as my secondary, so he is like level 30, I think, or 10. I don't remember. He's something, but that's the arena. Then you've got tournaments, events. Events look like basically stuff it's milestone events here. There's a hero boost, so by leveling your heroes, there's a 7-day check-in, so you do get summons and some 4-star chicken things. It's called wheat in this game, and you get a 4-star. I guess this is a healer. I don't know who this is. It's not going to let me click on it. There we go. So you get her for logging in, which is kind of cool. All right, hero regress, so you can actually regress some heroes during this event. I guess it's like this isn't limited right now. It doesn't look like it's limited. It's limited to 3 heroes that you can regress. And then you get new missions. We're going to get day 2 pretty soon, and we'll get some more gear and things like that. Your heroes, we're going to take a look at the heroes so you can kind of see them. It's in here. It took me a while to find it, but they're in here. Which one was it? Was this one? Nope. Close this. And yes, I'm using the same name Monster Socks as all my other videos. I decided to do. Here we go, the book. All right, so this is all the heroes. It's all based off of mythology, essentially. So you've got Ares, and the hero design. Whoever did this design, this game is amazing. And FYI, you probably can't hear it on the video, but the music in this game is phenomenal. Like I love it. So it's really good music. So you're going to enjoy that. All right. So this is Ares. We've got Tyr. We've got Freya. Yeah, it's all the heroes that you love and that you've known and loved. If you're into mythology, Loki. He looks pretty badass, actually, kind of. Little Sif. We've got Odin, who looks pretty cool. We've got Chaos, which is pretty badass. We've got Artemis, Nyx. She actually messed me up in the arena. I actually lost to I think it was Apollo, maybe. This might be. I don't remember who it was. I know she was on the team, but I lost to someone who was a tank who was healing, kind of like my hero, but a legendary version. And the fight I didn't technically lose. We just both healed ourselves up and kind of just lost because nobody won. Aphrodite, she looks cool actually. It's almost creepy and scary. Then we've got Hades, who looks really cool. I like him. We've got Poseidon. Yeah, literally all the gods are in here. Hera. These are all the legendary heroes. Zeus, look at that. Look at that dude. That is some sick game design. We've got Valkyrie. We've got Thor. We've got Hermes. We've got Scaldi. This is actually she's one of the heroes you can pick in the beginning. So Scaldi, she's the healer that I have now. I got her from the summon. Vidar, that's the one that I have now currently. Yeah, I'm not going to try that one. Hepatitis. I was going to say hepatitis, but it's Hephaestus. All these heroes look really good. Demeter, Pan. It's literally going to be Thanos. He's Thanatos. He's actually one of the heroes you can pick as well. Manny, and then that's the other one. So those are the 4 that you can pick in the beginning. I didn't like Manny. Braggy, and then you're into your rares and stuff like that. So that's all the real heroes that they have right now that are kind of cool. There are artifacts as well. So when you equip your heroes, you go in here and click them, and now you've got your skills. Everyone's got their skills here. You can upgrade your skills through here through getting coins. You can enhance them by going in here and say this is how you will upgrade them. Levels. You can do stars. You can do ascensions. You can do, what is this? This is if you have extra copies. You can do the extra enhance to get them +1, 2, 3, and you unlock a new set of skills, which is kind of cool. All right, where's the gear? Let's get out of here. Click. This is your everyone can equip an artifact, and they all have different skills. So like this one is increase tingle target single target damage by 8.4%. This one has reduced single target damage to you, reduced cooldown of battle skills, and then the shield increases damage immunity of each shield gain. So basically, when you have shields, that's a really good artifact. And your artifact set, same thing. Say this is the equipment that we have. We've been upgrading it to as I think 20 is the highest that these can go. I'm not 100% sure if that. I think it's based on the rarity and all that. So this is a suit that has HP plus 15%, and then you got these from the quests. This is a attack speed plus 20%. So his heal is based on HP. So I put him in the HP set for now, and I gave him an attack speed so he can attack faster, so he won't die. So his HP is like 10,000. My healer has 10,000 HP also because I threw on a bunch of stuff. I don't know how she had that much HP, actually. That's crazy. But yeah, that's basically how it works, gear sets and all that. And then this is your level, and then this is your talent bonuses. I haven't unlocked it on this guy or anyone yet, really, because I haven't gotten copies. But I saw one hero that you have to do for one of the quests, and basically it opens up a tree of 4 things, so you can choose your path and build your hero kind of however you want, which is really cool. This is the tree hole. I don't know what they call it that. That's a little guy, and you can unlock it with gems, and then you can basically get gems. It's basically a gem forge from Raid, and you can upgrade it to level 3, and you'll get gems every day. So I did that because I haven't been summoning anything, so I haven't spent any gems except for on that now. All right, let's go into this is the Tree of Yogg. This is where you go to actually do the campaign, which is really cool. It's a giant tree. See, this is the tree, and this is where all the levels are that you go in to fight. We're on stage 5 right now. I'm going to go in here real quick, and we'll do a quick fight with the 2 heroes so that you can see that they are working. It's a little bit of a slower fight because they are not damage dealing. They're kind of a tanky, heal yourself kind of crew. So I think they will be very useful later on. They're just a little bit weaker right now until we start building them up better, but they are going to do the job, and they do get through. So far, we haven't lost any fights, I don't think. And we're on stage 5 now. So it is a hard game. Just remember, the reason I think a lot of people are going to think this game is hard in the beginning is because you're not going to know. One, this is the biggest thing to know, is that you need 2 heroes to beat every area to get 3 stars. All right, so just build 2 heroes. That's the first thing you should do in the beginning, and just run the whole thing with 2 heroes. Yeah, it is what it is, but you know what? The good news is that it's going to make you have 2 really strong heroes. But a lot of people are going to do that. I've seen it in at least a few fights in the arena. Somebody will have a legendary, and then this healer, surprisingly enough, will get them through because she's such a good healer for a single hero to beat the content. And you only need 2, and she actually just makes you. I think she might even increase your attack. I don't remember. There's as you upgrade your skills, they get new things and things like they get new like perks and things like that. So as you can see, it's basically just you running through the fights. It is all auto. You can turn that off if you want and manually do the skills, so you're not like bound by that. So it's not like anything creatively crazy in or innovative. It's just fun. It's literally just a fun game that has cool animations. The attacks are really cool. There are raids that I'll show you right after this fight. They are actually pretty tactical. Like I can beat most of the raids, but on like the lower levels, but there's one in particular where the boss you're going to need high resist or somebody who blocks debuffs because it's Medusa, and she basically petrifies people, and then she'll hit them afterwards and kill them in one hit. So there are going to be tactical fights in this game, so don't think that it's just going to be a tank and spank. It is not. I've lost numerous fights in the raids. There's gear raids. There are upgrade raids for your heroes to get yourself, some new awakenings, things like that. So that's the campaign, see? And you get whatever you get, and these are all the stars. So let's get out of here. I like Vidar. He's a badass hero. All right, so that's how that works. And then you get rewards for getting stars right here. See, so we got that. And you'll get like gear, you'll get all kinds of stuff. And then we get out of here. And then I don't know what all this is going to be, but there's Ragnarok and Apocalypse. So there are going to be new areas in here, which is kind of cool. Get out of here. All right, so now the Trials of Wonders is basically your normal stuff that you see everywhere. Trial of Light, you guys just saw, that is the fighting where you basically just run through and kill as many waves as you can. Ancient Tomb is essentially your gear farming. I am on stage 4 here, but we're going to go to stage 2 just for a quick version battle. So the fights in here are pretty interesting. They're actually cool bosses. They all have different mechanics, so that's good. We're going to bring these guys in so we can get some extra EXP battle. So essentially, you're going to go through one wave. I think there's one boss where there's no wave. So you beat the wave, and then you get to the boss fight. And all the bosses are pretty unique so far. Like they are pretty cool looking. Say like this is the dragon one. He's probably the smallest one. You're going to see him die fairly quickly because we do have a pretty strong hero at the forefront. So he's going to die. But the Medusa one I'll show you too because that one's actually kind of cool looking. He's the smallest of all the bosses. He just looks tiny. I wonder if he gets bigger the further along you get. That would be kind of cool. So there you go. That's rating, and you get gear. Say we got a gear set, 1 star because we're at the low level. You get better stars the further along you go. This is Midgar Ocean. He's pretty cool. This is the. Is this her? I don't know if this is Medusa. I don't know. Maybe it was the other one. No, it's not Medusa. And then you've got this giant doggo here that is pretty cool looking, right? Let's go into. All right, so Fensalar, whatever it is. This is the Hall of Order. Basically, you're just going to get your upgrade gear here. That's what this is. So there's different factions for the teams, and each one has its own stones. So you just go in here. It's literally just a wave. There's no bosses. So don't worry about that so much. I want to go back in here, though, and fight Medusa. I think this was the one. Let's see. Stage 3. That's the one I couldn't beat. So now we have my team in here. Let's see if we win. So, yeah, we got our butt handed to us in here. And yes, there are unicorns or horses shooting laser beams out of their eyes. That is an actual thing that is in this game. It's kind of ridiculous when I first saw it because it makes like a weird laser noise. So I was like, "Oh, that's awesome! Can't wait! I want to fight some laser beam unicorn monsters." But there you go. Look at that, killing Medusa. But as you can see, she is literally wiping out my team, popping them one at a time. See? So you're either going to need somebody with high resist, or you're going to need to build a full 5-star damage dealer team that just pops her in 3 seconds and kills her. But so far, yeah, she's a killer. I don't know what causes the death, but so far it's just petrifying him. Last time it literally one-shot him and killed him. So something changed. There you go. See? So he had full health and he just got one shot. So you are going to need someone who can remove debuffs or do damage real quick. So you're going to see now that there are some tactical aspects to this game. So don't think you can just run in and win. All right, look at that, 11%. We were almost there. Okay, so now you can see what I'm talking about. That's why I specifically went into stage 3 so you could see that there was some tactical aspects to this game. So now we get out of here, and then there are going to be way more things. We're just starting. We're on day 1, so there's going to be plenty more things in here that I haven't touched. There is a road of stars, which is basically your starting quest. Say we have to clear stage 3 or higher in the Archer and Stone. What is that? Archeron Stone. Yeah, that's for upgrades. So there are quests here. Say you can get some cool stuff just by completing things as you go through the game. There's no time frame on this. It's just you do it and you get free stuff. All right. So eventually you'll get a bunch of gear and some other things and some 4-star pieces. So you should be able to upgrade a nice hero to at least 5-star by the time you finish those. And then there is the guild, which is here. I'm in whatever this one is. Godsand. Go. And there's events, so you can go in here. It starts in a day. I can't show them because they haven't started yet. And then there are missions that the guild can complete, and you get cool stuff. And then there's procurement where you can buy stuff with your guild money. I have a lot of. It sounds like it's a lot. I have like 74,000 or something like that. And yeah, you can do. There's a lot of good things in this game that are a lot of fun, and I've been enjoying it so far. It kind of reminds me of that other game that I was playing for a while. I can't remember what it was called now. I shouldn't have even brought it up at that point. There was a another game that was like this, and it's like in the way it was set up. But this one is way better, to be honest. Like I love how they kind of merged a bunch of things together to make this one fun. It's not going to be an easy journey. I'm already seeing that there's a lot. Like your heroes are going to get killed, and you are going to have some problems, and it's going to be a little tougher. But that's the kind of game that I like. So if you're into that kind of stuff, you're going to like this game a lot. All right, and if you're into Greek mythology and all that other stuff, you're really going to like this game. And yeah, that's it. That's basically Lost Realm. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm definitely going to be playing it. I've already played yesterday. Like I'm really looking forward to playing again today. I just have to catch up on my raid real quick, and then I'm going to get back into this. But I got to go to work. But yeah, this is a really fun game, and I highly recommend playing it with volume up and checking out the music and starting a new game. I'm on server 6. Doesn't mean you have to join server 6. It's probably best you start at whatever the newest server is if you do play, because you want to have the best chance to get the newest stuff, and you don't want to be fighting people that are twice just your power. And you don't want to fight me, right? I'm really strong. Why would you want to fight me? I mean, if you spend money, you could beat me in probably an hour. All right, so that's it for today. If you guys have any questions, like I said, leave a comment below. Like, share, subscribe. It's always good for the channel, and I would love to show more of Lost Realm and see if you guys like it. All right, so this is Lost Realms. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and you guys take care.